So if you're looking to get started with calisthenics, you've came to the right place. This video is for those that are extremely new. Like I'm saying, like just getting into calisthenics, just getting into the sport, just starting push-ups, just starting the basics. If your goal is planche, front lever, handstand push-ups, 90-degree handstand push-ups, stuff like that, you're gonna need to start with the basics. Basics are the stage one. Stage two are the progressions to whatever skill you're learning, whether it's handstand, pull-ups, planche, front lever, etc. Stage three is where the combos and dynamics come in. In order to do combos like handstand 90-degree push-ups into like L-sit or planche, stuff like that, you need to have a general foundation of that skill of whatever you're doing. If you want to do a 90-degree handstand push-up, you're going to need a solid handstand. You're going to need to be able to do handstand push-ups. With planche presses, you're going to need to have a solid foundation in planche, or at least in the process of building that foundation with planche. Same thing with front lever. You need to start off with a tuck front lever, tuck front lever pull-ups before you finally get to full front lever pull-ups. Stage four, that's when you're superhuman and you've basically beat calisthenics. And this is not exact. This is my general outline in my head. The main takeaway from all of this is take your time mastering the basics. Make sure you master 30 push-ups, 20 dips, and 12 pull-ups before you start working on any skill that you desire. And you may be thinking, oh, that's so easy. I can do that easily. Like, what's the big deal? Well, you need to do it in perfect form. Perfect form, 30 push-ups, 12 pull-ups, 20 dips. Take your time with this step. It will pay off and it will make your journey a lot smoother in calisthenics. While you are in the process of working on 30 push-ups, 20 dips, 12 pull-ups, there are introductory skills that you can still perform to build up general strength so that you can achieve 30 push-ups, 20 dips, and 12 pull-ups. People say that these exercises don't help them, but this helped me at the very, very beginning, building strength. So I'm gonna walk through a couple of these skills. If you've reached 20 perfect form push-ups and 10 perfect form dips, you can do the elbow lever. Bring your elbows in like this, lean over them with your chest, bend them, float off the ground, and extend. This will help you build shoulder strength as well as core strength, as well as engaging your chest as well. The more you work on this will lead to the 90-degree hold, which is important for the handstand 90-degree push-up and for planche. Once I was able to reach 30 perfect form push-ups, 20 perfect form dips, and 12 pull-ups, I was able to move on from the elbow lever and go on to the bent arm planche, aka the 90-degree hold, whichever one you want to call it. I had someone try to argue with me in the Instagram comments the other day. I crashed out. I'm not gonna lie, I went off. The 90-degree hold is the same principle as the elbow lever, except you're not relying on your elbows to keep yourself up. This is more core strength and more shoulder strength, which is why you need to master the basics first. So elbows out slightly more, chest up, bend the elbows, float, extend. If you're looking to train your handstand, I suggest doing handstand holds against the walls, as well as handstand walk-ups, and I'll demonstrate those. The more you do handstand holds against the wall and the more you do handstand walk-ups, the lighter your handstand is going to feel in general. So you're going to be able to balance easier. Once you're able to balance, effortlessly, you can start to do the progressions to handstand push-ups, which are pike push-ups. Once you've mastered 8 to 10 regular pike push-ups, I'm talking slow and controlled, you can move on to elevated pike push-ups. Once you've mastered 8 to 10 elevated pike push-ups, you should be on your way to doing at least 1 to 2 handstand push-ups off the wall. Now we're gonna jump into pull-ups. The reason why I say master 12 pull-ups and not 20 or 30 pull-ups is because pull-ups are approximately 4 to 5 times harder than one push-up. So for every 50 push-ups you do, that's the equivalent of supposedly 12 pull-ups. Perfect form, I forgot to mention. If you are unable to do a pull-up, I suggest doing these. So dead hangs are like the cheat code to building grip strength. You can add weight to these to build even more grip strength. You can do single arm dead hangs as well to build single arm grip strength, and that will lead to one arm chin-ups, one arm pull-ups, all that jazz. These are absolute golden. I believe that all levels of calisthenics should do dead hangs. Not even just to build strength, but it's a good stretch for the back as well. The back and spine. Once you're able to dead hang for at least 15 seconds twice, you can move on to pull-up negatives. So I made a mistake in this clip. I definitely should have been using the underhand grip, the chin-up grip, because this did feel a little awkward. But the general principle is to jump to the top and to control yourself as you fall to the bottom. It's a lot easier using the chin-up grip and not the pull-up grip. Don't do what I did. I kid you not, those are the only 2 exercises you need to achieve a pull-up. It just takes time. I do recommend buying resistance bands for pull-ups especially, because pull-ups are a lot more taxing than dips and push-ups. Unless you are on the elite level, you are not going to be able to repeat the same amount of pull-ups you've done in each set, especially if you've maxed your first set. So that's why I suggest getting resistance bands. I'll put the link to those down in the description. Once you've got a handle on your grip strength, your pull-up negatives, as well as chin-up negatives, you can start to train the front lever by holding a tuck front lever. To progress in front lever, resistance bands are very important. Not even solely because of the form, but because they help you achieve the reps for tuck lever pull-ups. Another exercise that you can do that works on straight arm strength as well as your pulling strength indirectly is the skin the cat. Skin the cat is the foundation of the back lever, which the back lever you will achieve without even training it, as you will notice later on in your calisthenics journey. It will just happen. It's also the foundation of super advanced skills like the Hefesto and the Pelican. Another note is if you're ever looking to do skills on your fingers in the future, I suggest training your fingers right now, since tendons in general take a lot longer to become stronger than muscles themselves. You really gotta take it easy on the fingers in the beginning. So I suggest doing just plank holds with your fingers. If you can't do a plank, just do it on your knees and lean. Lean for about 10 seconds. That wasn't 10 seconds, but lean for 10 seconds. And once you're able to do this comfortably, you can move on to the plank or a push-up hold, whatever you want to call it. That's really all you need to do to work on your fingers. You can add a weighted vest to yourself once you feel comfortable and strong enough to do so. Please don't break your fingers and blame me. Calisthenics is a lot about repetition. A lot of the exercises are pretty simple themselves. They're boring, and the boring part is what catches a lot of people off guard and what makes people quit. You just gotta embrace the boring, embrace the suck, as my track coach used to say. You just gotta stick it through. You just gotta push through it and see through till the end. You gotta keep thinking about your long-term goal while doing these boring exercises, because you are getting stronger without you realizing it. And one last thing. I'm not even surprised I forgot about it. Legs. To be honest, in all actuality, it's a lot easier to just go to the gym and do legs. But if you don't have a gym available, here's what you can do. You can stick to body squats. Once you're able to do 3 sets of 20, you can start to add just a little bit of weight. You can either add weight to your regular body squats, or you can start training for pistol squats. When training for pistol squats, always have an assist with you. Don't just jump straight into it, or else you will have knee problems in like 7 years. Like me. And for the sake of my knees, I'm not gonna do regular pistol squats. But once you master assisted pistol squats, you can move on to pistol squats, unsupported pistol squats. Once you got a grasp on those, you can do what are called dragon pistol squats or dragon squats. I can't do those. I don't really plan on training them. Heavy respect to the people that can do that. Fuck. I know this video is all over the place and this isn't my typical video. This is also a learning curve for me as well, content creation. But that was a general outline of how to get started in calisthenics. You can interpret it in any way. So the main points of this video: if you've just started calisthenics, take the time to master 30 push-ups, 20 dips, and 12 pull-ups. It will save you so much time in the long run. Do not be impatient with your progress or yourself. Once you've mastered those basics and those reps, once you've done that, then you can move on to the progressions of whatever skill you choose. Take the time to master every progression. Don't be impatient and skip progressions like me. Don't be like me. Always warm up for at least 5 to 7 minutes at the very least. If you want maximum strength gains and muscle gains, stretch before and after your workout. I know this video has been very broad. I am aware of that. So if you guys want me to do a how-to video on any skills or any of the progressions leading to the skills, then just comment down below and let me know, because I'll be happy to do that. This is just to give a general idea on where to start. This video, that is. This is just to make you brainstorm on what skills you want to learn and how you're going to make or set up your own routine. I will say though, master 30 push-ups, 20 dips, 12 pull-ups. One thing I will say, I almost forgot to mention one of the most important things that should be in your calisthenics journey, and that is nutrition. You need to eat right in order to progress. I eat the same things every week in different variations, but they're always the same things generally. Besides the junk food that I eat when I have low blood sugar or something like that, I always eat the same things. And those things are rice, oatmeal with almond milk, tuna, fish, and sardines, more fish. These have essential oils. They have all the protein you need. They're low calories. Well, not really. Not the way I eat them. As well as chicken and other fruits like blueberries and blackberries. I eat those all the time. If you even substitute 3 of the things you eat per day, every day, with any of those items I just mentioned, you will notice a great change in your physique and your overall well-being as well. If you guys want me to make like a day in life of what I eat or some shit like that, just comment down below and I'll do it. If you get fast food, always drink water with whatever you're eating. Always drink your water. Always drink water. Don't eat too much sugar or else you'll become diabetic like me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm type 1. That's not even possible. But don't eat too much sugar or else you'll get type 2 diabetes probably. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm not sure whether this video will be put out first or the day 43 vlog. Either way, both videos will be posted today. So stay tuned for the next video and have a good day.